Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Danganronpa. It's been a couple days since I've done this. If you didn't see the Umineko stream that I did, just for whatever reason, I may be doing a stream of this game at some point. Not sure on the actual time. I wouldn't do streams probably more than once a week, if that, but this would be very helpful to help me get through the trial sections, because those are pretty long sections. Just something to look forward to, don't worry too much about it, but I will announce it ahead of time if such a thing were to occur. Anyway, last time we were here, I believe we were about to start investigating this pool. The second story pool that is a little bit weird. Like, I'm not 100% sure how it works, but might as well look around a bit. Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. Not that we're at a normal pool, mind you, but I guess it's not unexpected. Okay, we already looked on that side. Doesn't seem, other than the fact that there's a pool in here, and I'm sure it's probably going to be useful later, we'll do it for something later. It doesn't seem like there's anything of interest here. Kind of like the gym. The gym didn't have a lot of interest in it either. So I guess we're done with the pool. That was a little bit anticlimactic, really. We already looked at everything in here to my knowledge. Yeah, wasn't much in here either. We already talked to the girls. I think we're done with this whole pool thing. Now we can look around a bit more. So if I'm not mistaken, I think there was a library as well in here. Yeah, library, maybe, is that a study room? I don't know what that is. And another classroom. Yep, that's the library. I do have to say, this school is designed all sorts of weird. Like, there's just like one random classroom at the end of the hall. I'm not a school designer, but still, it's kind of weird. Reality isn't everything. It's like a pig, look at it. I guess it would make sense, the number of classrooms you'd have, though. I was a little curious why we had so few initially. Anything of interest to note? Maybe I'm gonna get a coin or anything? What about blocking them so they can't see anything? Nah, I would say no to that. That sounds like a good way to get yourself shot. Maybe like one person could do it and you could figure out no one else could do it anymore after the first person's dead. Yeah, I guess that's it. A lot less interesting. Yeah, it does seem like the library... the pool was kind of interest, but it does seem like the library is the big point of interest on this floor. Simply just because it takes up a massive amount of the floor. Though this viewpoint certainly doesn't make it look like that. I'm absolutely shocked! How come?
Damnation!
They have all of these books here, not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah. Why would they see comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. You're so rude, Toko. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. But they both do have to do with, like, books, right? You know, he's fanfic and she's, isn't she like the ultimate writing prodigy or something? I think I'm not, yeah. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking aloud. Thanks. I don't have a problem with his voice as much as I can tell. There's some other people I know did. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know nothing!
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books? Young adults? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Yeah, I'll just call her Toko. It's a lot easier. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Yeah, these people are gonna kill each other, I know it. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly a boy-on-boy action. Into boy-on-boy action. Boy-on-boy. I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. Those two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Oh gosh, there's a lot of things to look at. I'm trying to save talking to her because she seems important story character-esque. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found and said, "That's right, Makoto. Live up to your dreams. Don't settle for not opening those envelopes." I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning, with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. You mean like people killing each other? But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorizations to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It
would seem that Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely. The mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it closed when I got here just a few days ago. Or it was closed. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had been shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
that must have been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people. Could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason that there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? I don't know, but it was probably important because it's in yellow. That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. So basically we're right where we were before. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or maybe not. It looks like there's a lot. No, not Hifumi.
Damnation! You know nothing!
I understand. Appearances mean nothing.
No!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You say that, but... Oh, I thought that was going to be a really long conversation. Oh, I thought the books were part of that. The books back there, I can say that. I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. But they got money! Monokuma put that money there a long time ago. It's like this desk. Now, there's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like this library's been neglected, and as nice as the school is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange, but they got money! And find all the money. Is this gonna tell me the same thing? Whole thing's dusty, it looks like it's been neglected. Strange. It's packed tight with books, it's dusty, looks like it's been neglected. Strange. Money! I think that's about all we can see. Yeah. Alright, let's look at the thing on the desk, we'll look at the camera, then we'll talk to you. Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust. The idea that a laptop could be old is still kind of funny to me. It's broken. I mean, like, not like, you know, behind the times old, but just like the fact that you could consider a laptop old. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's going on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Oh man, no, I wanted to talk. Oh, I didn't get to talk to her. I thought she was going to be the thing that led the story forward. Oh well.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? Any interesting new anything? That is a very oddly worded sentence.
Yes, indeed.
There's a library!
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait until you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
I thought he was about to say something along the lines of, there's a second floor! So I guess this is second floor of the living quarters. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, and whatever you want. There's so much it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like, ha ha ha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the
What?
warehouse we could use to get out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You people.
What?
Who cares if we have a pool now? Or a warehouse?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in the school. We need to find a way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you loon. For now, let's just continue on our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so. He seems pretty dejected about that whole thing. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just to turn it around and betray that hope? Yeah, pretty much. I think you may have nailed that pretty hard on the head, Makoto. Oh man, I wanted to go look at the warehouse. Guess I'll have to do that tomorrow, once everyone's dead.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams,
Nothing else?
everyone.
Nothing
Good
special
night.
for tonight?
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
We all promise not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. No one snuck in your room at night? Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college, where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average, cardboard cutout. Oh, give me just one moment. There's a phone call.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
I'm assuming we're referring to our character in that, right? I don't know, he seems to be pretty lucky, I'd have to say still.
Good morning, everyone.
Like better than average.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Oh,
New
how
regulations
so?
have been added.
Oh, good.
So please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
You gave us more regulations, that sounds less fun. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Let's take a look at the new regulations, shall we? Yeah. So you can't loan your handbook to another student. Oh, darn. Don't want no boys getting into the girls' locker room. Is anybody dead yet? It wouldn't surprise me if the two bookworms got at each other's
Hey,
throats.
Makoto.
Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo.
Nope, still waiting on that guy. How do you say his name? That guy in Taka. Oh man, I was told how to say it and I totally forgot. Byakuya? Is that I'm Byakuya? I don't know. I feel like that's right, but I feel like that's wrong at the same time. Byakuya is no surprise. Or isn't it Byakuya? Oh, darn it. I don't even know. It's strange Taka's not here yet, because they're dead. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is... I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. Okay then, apparently unable to refuse Celeste's orders, Hifumi sulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting! Hifumi reappeared with a tray in hand, a gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
Exactly. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait. She cocked her head to the side. And threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
yes, indeed.
Imagine we were at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink it is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went to all that trouble to make you tea and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if we are not going to offer the highest level of quality? We don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch!
Whoa. That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
Your little piggy will bring it right out. I do love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, you really went psycho there. Yeah, she's gonna be murdering people at some point, I just know it. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But... bad news, everyone, there's a mystery afoot.
Huh?
What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there, or maybe he's dead.
I think maybe
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. Yeah, what would keep us from... what if someone's door is locked? Do they have push-button locks on these, or are they purely key locks, and they have to... Like, could his key be inside, but the door be locked? Because that would kind of create a situation where we couldn't find out about the murder. That would suck. I just thought about that. I would assume for the sake of story that it would be only lockable with a key, so the key would have to be somewhere. But that still is kind of a rough thing to do. Like, someone could tape it to a bottom of a table somewhere we'd never find it. What he meant by that, he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your
Stop
problem?
trying to one-up everyone. Okay then, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button till I get a response.
Well then.
Very well. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before, it's too late. Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might he have gone? Maybe he went to check out the second floor of the school again. Uh-oh. I highly suspect that he's just not there. Or he's dead. I highly suspect he's dead. Celeste, aren't you going to help look for him? I'm refusing to say his name unless I have to. I have not had my tea yet. Huh?
As for me,
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you are in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Okay? But aren't you being kind of extremely selfish? I wonder if we can. Hifumi, why are you standing around and not making tea? Mr. Naige, what's going on? Well, no one's seen him this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him.
What?
That's not good at all!
However...
This little piggy needs to have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. To bless this undeserving swine with such honor, I will serve you with all my heart and soul. Oh, okay, good luck with that. Hifumi's created some creepy alternate reality for himself. Yeah, we're just gonna leave you to do that. And we're gonna go search for the guy whose name must not be named. Or who I just cannot say with a straight face at all. Well, let's see, so the bath was opened. I do remember that. Did you find anything yet?
Yo.
How's it going? You find him? No.
Hey, come on.
Man, where'd he go? He's got his head stuck so far up his butt, who knows what's going on with him? I figured maybe he was taking a bath or something.
By the way.
So what about you? You a morning bath kind of guy?
Hell yeah.
After spending all night riding your hog, wind in your face, there's nothing better than a morning dip. The hot water loosens you up, and the rest of your soul gets your heart and body pumping. Sure thing, I'll have to take your word for all that.
What?
What, you don't know what I'm talking about? Nerd.
Hell yeah.
You guys gotta expose themselves. Guys gotta expose themselves to each other, you know? Come with me next time, you'll see. I'll think about it. But I mean, it's not like you've been riding your hog here in the school, right? It's an open locker. Lockers. One of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. Okay. Looks like we have massage chairs, I think? Using this massage chair would make me feel kind of old. No. Massage chairs, okay. I guess if you feel that way. I think massage chairs are pretty cool. That's interesting. I kind of thought there would be a boys and girls side. But I guess not. They just have a single bath and then like a sauna thing, right? Okay then. I mean, it's not bad. I just thought it was going to be like two different ones, but I guess they have a shared bath thing that they use one at a time. I would imagine. This bathtub is huge. What about the other one? We're not gonna check that? Okay, I guess not. Nobody died in here, probably. Any dead bodies? What's this? Is it the heat source for the sauna? I would guess so. Not really anything at all in here. I mean, of usefulness right now. How do we even turn it on? Or like, turn it on is a bad word, but how do we start it? Do we just have to light the thing ourselves or something? It looks like it's just like wood-powered or something, I don't know. I don't know a lot about saunas. I just know they're hot and they make steam, lots of hot steam. It definitely looks like someone's used this, but beyond that, we don't really have anything of use. I'm digging this music, though. Alright, this is the warehouse, right? It seems like if it met the kitchen like that, it can't be that big, right? Wow. There's actually a lot in here. There's a lot in here. And a really low camera that can only capture part of the room because it's next to a wall. A surveillance camera. Someone's using these cameras to watch people die. As much as it gets on my nerves, I better leave it alone. I'll talk to you last. You seem important. This is the fridge Sayaka mentioned? It's stuffed with... Wait. No, not Sayaka. Sakura. Sayaka's dead. Sayaka didn't mention anything. It's stuffed tight with food and drinks. There's all different kinds of food stacked up. From basic ingredients to snacks and candy. It's everything anyone could ever want or need. We got, like, really low-res tight up there. There's all kinds of stuff piled up. I get kind of excited looking at it all. And I'm assuming this gets replenished at a regular basis. Now, just in case you happen to be in the warehouse and they make an announcement, it's one of the monitors he appears on. If I break it, he might come and punish me. There's all kinds of stuff piled up. You can never get out in the outside world. Aha! I see you came to search this area as well, Makoto. But you were one step too late. I'm already finished my investigation, and there was no trace of Byakuya here. Byakuya. Byakuya. An army marches on its stomach, as they say.
In other words...
So I thought maybe he would have come here to have his fill. We must all eat. Eat until there's nothing left to eat.
You understand?
Anyway, now is no time to get discouraged. We must head elsewhere to continue our search. Yeah, you're right. Well, that was not helpful at all, actually. So the stairs in here are still locked off, unfortunately. I guess we could go and check out by his room, right? Honestly, we should talk to everyone. Well, actually, I did see what time we're at now. We're gonna stop here. And I'll come back next time. Look at me backwards running. It's like I'm speedrunning Ocarina of Time or something. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more Danganronpa, which I may end up streaming it sometime. You know, probably more towards the next class trial that happens. Is the idea. But I'll definitely give future notice ahead of time for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!